News This Morning.
Good morning and welcome back. I'm Matt Monroe.
And I'm Lindsay Thies. Today is Tuesday, December 21st. Doesn't feel too cold, but it is the first day of winter. New this morning on KMTV, one family is looking for a place to stay this morning after their house caught fire. Firefighters say around 2 a.m. near 43rd and Erskine. The family smelled smoke in the home. Firefighters found a small fire on the second floor. Crews quickly put the flames out, but the damage was bad. 5 adults and 4 kids are displaced. The Red Cross was helping the family find a place to stay. And January 1st, 2017, a new law goes into effect. It's aimed at preventing carbon monoxide poisoning in Nebraska.
It's known as the Carbon Monoxide Safety Act. It requires that all residences sold, rented, or renovated in the new year be equipped with carbon monoxide detectors. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Shantae Passmore is live near 108th and Mockingbird with more on this. Shantae, good morning.
Matt, Lindsay, good morning to both of you. For about $20, $25, you can purchase a carbon monoxide detector, and supporters are calling this a small investment for peace of mind, and that's a good thing. So just how common is carbon monoxide poisoning in Nebraska? Well, experts say our state has one of the highest per capita rates, of accidental carbon monoxide poisoning. Here's what you need to know about this new law. All residences with a fuel-fired heater or appliance, a fireplace, or an attached garage must have detectors. Come this new year, all residences sold, rented, or renovated must have them. Experts with Nebraska Regional Poisoning Center call the law a good move.
It's well worth it. It can save your life, the lives of family members, and it's not expensive, and help is available if people need help in getting that detector installed.
State Senator Sarah Howard introduced this law back in 2015. Right now, realtors and organizations are using public outreach to inform people about this new law. And if you suspect carbon monoxide poisoning, you're asked to call the number you see on your screen, 402-955-5555. That's for the Nebraska Regional Poisoning Center. If there is an emergency situation, of course, call 911. Live in Southwest Omaha, Shantae Passmore, KMTV, Action 3 News This Morning.
Thanks, Shantae. Well, speaking of the new year, it's the season where we're reminded to drive sober. Uber drivers in Nebraska are teaming up with Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. They're asking people to pledge not to drink and drive. An Omaha law firm is also making it easier to catch a ride if you've had too much to drink. Hopman O'Brien, Wolf, and Lathrop will pay for your cab ride home this holiday season. It's for rides in Douglas and Sarpy counties. All you have to do is call Happy Cab and let them know that Hopman O'Brien is picking up the tab. Now that push runs through January 2nd.
Weather on the 3s brought to you by Elite Exteriors, roofing, siding, and windows.
All right, just after 6:30 now, and once again, we are still dry, actually pretty mild for this time of December. We continue to hold at 30 degrees. You can see some scattered clouds moving across eastern Nebraska, western Iowa. That will kind of block out the sunshine a little bit today, and there's a cool front. Actually, you can kind of see where the clouds change color. That front is actually the deciding factor between those two cloud bands there. So that'll move on down across the area this morning. You'll notice when it arrives, the winds will turn from south to the northwest and increase a little bit, although initially it doesn't really hurt our temperature. In fact, I think we're going to stay pretty mild as we head throughout this Wednesday. Good start to it as well. Right now, 31, Bennington up toward Prairie View, out at Autumn Grove there. Right now we're 32 degrees. And then as we go east, not much of a change. Right now, Blue Ridge a little bit cooler at 29. In Carter Lake there, the Sherman neighborhood 29, still holding at 32 on in the Bluff. So our rise and shine forecast doesn't change much. Scattered clouds. We hang in the low 30s the next few hours, and then we start to climb up to 96 at 96. Wow, it's not July, right? 36 at 9 o'clock there. And then we should be right around 40 at noon, in the mid-40s this afternoon. Again, the winds will make it feel a little bit cooler than that. I think we'll be dry probably until Friday morning. That's our next chance of moisture. We'll talk about that, and even better chances for rain, it looks like, as we head towards the holiday weekend, and maybe some thunder as opposed to snow. So we'll get into all that here in about 10 minutes. Right now, here's Dustin with another update on our morning drive.
Traffic now brought to you by Rebath. Transform everything in your bathroom, floor to ceiling with Rebath.
Right now, interstates are looking good and no major accidents to report. Things are clear for 80 eastbound drivers, Giles through to 480, and those using 80 westbound, things are clear from the JFK and 480 through to 680. Right here, we have a live look at I-80 at 108th. Not too bad. In town, there are no accidents to report and traffic is moving along fine. One roadwork reminder, Maple Street between North 83rd and North 85th Street is still restricted to one lane in both directions. I'm Dustin James, KMTV Action 3 News this morning.
Thanks, Dustin. An area north downtown is set to get a makeover, and it's aimed at growing millennial makers. This is from our partners at the Omaha World Herald. The area we're talking about, well, it's northeast of TD Ameritrade, where the Mastercraft Building and Hot Shops are, just north of Cumming and 10th. City Planners and Future Forward LLC, it's a Peter Kiewit Foundation-led investor group. They're spearheading the effort. The group just came out with a 67-page conceptual design. It's called Make Neato, like Northeast Downtown, Neato. You can read all about it on the front page of today's paper. In Fremont, new developments for a proposed chicken processing plant.
Yeah, the Costco-backed development is now much bigger than originally planned. KMTV got an exclusive look at the new plans. Costco gave these designs to the city just days ago. The planning board accepted them Monday night. The processing plant expands from 250,000 to 360,000 square feet, and investment in the project is skyrocketed from $180 million to $275 million. Randy Rupert has been opposed to the plant from the beginning, mostly for environmental reasons. He says he's disappointed by the expansion.
We are not surprised. This is the playbook that most of these processing plants use.
The plant will be located just southeast of town on over 400 acres that's currently farmland. The city is also facing a lawsuit claiming they illegally annexed that land, designating it blighted and substandard. The next step is the Fremont City Council. They'll meet December 27th, and if all goes according to plan, they hope to start construction in the spring.
More than 30,000 UNL students have been hacked. The University of Nebraska-Lincoln sent an email Tuesday afternoon alerting them that their personal information had been compromised. In that email, administrators said there was a security breach involving one of the school's servers and that an external source had accessed some of the students' school ID numbers, names, and grades for a math placement exam. Armando Becerro studied accounting in undergrad and grad school at UNL. He took the exam a few years ago. He says he's glad the school took such a quick response to the issue.
That was really good to see that the university has those safeguards in place just in case this does happen, and they continuously probably check up on it to make sure that, you know, the sensitive information doesn't go out to the wrong hands.
The school says they don't believe anyone has used this information for malicious or criminal activity, but they'll continue to monitor it, and they have taken measures to ensure that the situation is not repeated. It's now 6:39. Here are a few stories making headlines right now. In the wake of that Berlin attack that killed 12 people, security has been heightened at public places around the world. Authorities in the U.S. are keeping a close eye on holiday gatherings in major cities. A memo last month revealed terror groups might target such celebrations. Officials say there is no specific or credible threat to the country.
In Mexico, investigators are still trying to figure out what caused a deadly explosion at a fireworks market north of Mexico City. Dozens of people were killed and more than 70 others injured in that blast yesterday. Many Mexicans traditionally celebrate Christmas and New Year's with fireworks and rockets.
The Navy is doing an about-face this morning on its decision to eliminate dozens of enlisted sailors' job titles. The decision to drop long-held traditional titles and instead refer to sailors by their rank was announced in December. But the proposed changes brought persistent complaints from active and retired sailors around the world. The Navy says it will continue to review ways that they update the names.
All right, and stepping up now is Private Ryan, who's trying to
You just come up with that all by yourself.
Well, it took me all morning. I've been thinking about it, but yeah, anyway. All right, let's promote you. Captain McPike here on this first day of winter. Officially came in at 4:44 this morning, and it's feeling pretty good out.
Yeah, about 2 hours into it here, and so far not too much to complain about. Temperatures about 15 degrees above normal, which normally be in the mid-teens. Right now we're hanging either side of 30, and the mild weather is going to continue the rest of the week right through the holiday weekend. In fact, the warmest day may be Christmas Day itself. and that may come with some odd precipitation for this time of year.
Okay.
Weird stuff.
All right. Well, I like the 40s.
I will definitely take it over last week.
Yeah, maybe we promote Ryan to major.
Oh my goodness.
And then if we have a nasty Christmas day, we'll demote you back down to private.
Okay.
Private Ryan.
I can live with that.
Has a ring to it. All right. Weather in the 3s coming up. Also on the way in your Now Trending report, donut lovers rejoice. We'll tell you about Krispy Kreme's newest creation and where you can grab one. Time now to 6:41, 30 degrees. Hope your morning's off to a great start. Come on back. You're watching KMTV Action 3 News this morning.
Shine the light on hunger with the Holiday Lights Festival. Proceeds from the ConAgra brand's ice rink and food collections help the food bank for the Heartland and feed those in need. Learn how you can help at holidaylightsfestival.org. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, Action 3 News, and Star 104.5. North Omaha. Thanks for watching KMTV 3.
You won't ever notice, see, smell, or hear the harmful gas that's released as elements in your soil break down. We notice, and we've carefully crafted the solution to remove radon from your home. Beyond the basement, throughout the year, making over 60,000 homes safe again. Thrasher Radon Testing and Mitigation. There's only one right way.
Something new has arrived. Uniquely designed for the driven. Introducing the first ever Infiniti QX30 crossover. Lease the first ever Infiniti QX30 for $299 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
QT Kitchen's fresh, made-to-order menu with something for everyone. Because food is meant to be enjoyed. Make today delicious.
My hero, Zero, such a funny little hero, but till you came along, we counted on our fingers and toes. Now you're here to stay. And nobody really knows how
Zero really can be a hero. Get 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month's payment on select Volkswagen models. Right now at the Volkswagen Sign and Drive event.
How wonderful you are.
Hurry into Hy-Vee, where you'll find super savings across the store. Hy-Vee Angus Reserve bone-in beef rib roast, only $6.98 a pound. Nabisco snack crackers, just $1.77. Hy-Vee frozen vegetables, only 77 cents. Philadelphia cream cheese, just 99 cents with coupon. Sweeten your holidays with a bakery fresh pie from Hy-Vee. Choose from apple, pumpkin, French silk, and more. Pick up your pie today at Hy-Vee.
Weather on the 3s brought to you by Elite Exteriors. Roofing, siding, and windows.
All right, we're back about a quarter before 7 o'clock. Once again, threat tracker remains in the green. Fairly quiet weather conditions. We will be a little bit breezy, but temperatures should get back in the mid-40s this afternoon, despite a front moving across the area that will have us down a couple degrees cooler tomorrow, and then we could actually start Friday off with some light rain or drizzle. Other than that, we're looking pretty good, especially compared to where we were a couple of days ago. Right now, 30 degrees. Our normal start temperature should be at about 15, so way above normal there. South winds at 11, making it feel a little bit cooler, and it's kind of interesting because as you get closer to the approaching cold front, it's warmer. Right now, northeastern Nebraska, mid to upper 30s. Wayne, the warm spot at 37. We almost never say that. And then as we go down to the south, we almost never tell you that Falls City is the cold spot at 23. But sure enough, in fact, it actually warms a little bit as you move up into west central Iowa there. Everybody's got a little breeze. That's knocking the wind chill factors down just a touch. Upper teens to mid-20s right now. You step out in Omaha and in Lincoln, it actually feels like 21. And so far, fog, again, much like yesterday, not really a problem. I was a little concerned about that as we kind of melt and thaw the ground. You evaporate that moisture back up, and as you cool at night, it kind of leads to a little fog. Right now, we're not really seeing that as a huge problem. All right, we'll head to Gretna this time. Highway 31 East, say from Miller down to Springfield, Highway 50, Interstate 80, Highway 6, all looking good. Just a few scattered clouds out there at the current time. And you'll notice as we go back east across the interstate system here, a lot of our local highways looking at clouds up above. Now, we've cleared out a little bit to the south. That's one reason we're cooler. And then you get close to the front, the clouds become a little bit thicker. And we actually have that front cutting across eastern South Dakota and central Nebraska. And you'll notice a few showers there. We got wind advisories in effect through the Dakotas. And on the warm side of this, or at least out ahead of a warm front, it's cold enough to produce snow through Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin. So for us, we stay in the warm sector today. Once again, that front will clear the area, I think, by midday. So you'll notice when it happens later this morning here in town, winds go to the northwest, but we stay mild initially behind that, back in the mid-40s, and then the cool air starts to move in this evening through the overnight. That's when we cool off a little bit. But I think this front's dry. We could see a little bit of light rain early Friday. And then the big system to affect us winds up over northwestern Kansas, southwestern Nebraska, northeastern Colorado Sunday morning. That is still poised to track north of us. That means we stay on the warm side. If we see precip, it will be showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder Sunday afternoon. That's on Christmas Day. And then as this thing clears us to the northeast, unfortunately, if you want the white Christmas, by the time the cold air gets here, most of the moisture's out of here. So it's still looking like a wet, not white Christmas as we head towards the weekend. All right, for today, though, we should mainly be dry. Maybe a stray sprinkle, especially west of town. Partly sunny, 46. Breezes calm down tonight as lows drop to 23. And then the forecast the rest of the week hasn't changed. We're still mild, lower 40s tomorrow and Friday. There's that chance for a little bit of moisture early Friday. Otherwise, look at the temperatures. 42 Saturday, 54 on Sunday there on Christmas Day. Maybe some thunder in the afternoon and then drying out and cooling off early next week. And just a reminder, though, we're not going to need it this week. You can download Snowcast to your smartphone. Great weather app to have, of course, as we continue on through the winter months here. And by the way, we officially started winter just about 2 hours ago. All right, with that being said, let's go back to Dustin for another update on our morning drive.
Traffic Now brought to you by Rebath. Transform everything in your bathroom, floor to ceiling with Rebath.
Interstates are filling in, but still moving smoothly. No major accidents to report. Things are clear. 80 westbound from the JFK and 480 through to 680, and 80 eastbound from Giles through to 480. Here we have a live look at I-80 at 72nd Street. There again, starting to fill in. A lot of brake lights. Also in town, there are no accidents to report, and traffic's moving along fine. If your travels do take you out west, though, there is debris in the roadway on West Center Road out at 240th. Roadwork reminder: North 12th Street between Capitol Avenue and Chicago Street is still closed. I'm Dustin James, KMTV Action 3 News this morning.
Thanks, Dustin. Well, it is 6:48. It is Wednesday morning. Time now for our Now Trending Report. Videos that all your friends are going to be talking about, but we want to show them to you first. So this next story, it's going to make your mouth water. A popular donut chain hooks up with a very popular spread. Foodies, get ready. So Krispy Kreme is rolling out the Nutella donut. That's right, you heard it correct. It's a donut with Nutella spread. Yum, yum, yum. The Nutty Cocoa Ring Donut is available at participating shops in the U.S. The donut is dipped in the Nutella hazelnut spread, and it's topped off with crunchy hazelnut pieces, and then, oh no, there's more, drizzled with chocolate icing. If you're looking to get one, you're going to have to go to Lincoln to the South O Street shop. That's the nearest one serving the new donut. And now quickly, because the Nutella donut, it's only around for a little bit. Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its class of 2017, and it shows a broad definition of rock. The 6 inductees are the late rapper Tupac Shakur, Journey, Pearl Jam, Electric Light Orchestra, Joan Baez, and English rock band Yes. Performers became eligible 25 years after their first album or single. The induction ceremony takes place April 7th at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. And those are some of the stories that are trending this morning. 6:50. We will be right back.
Now at Men's Warehouse, it's buy one, get one free on festive gifts store-wide. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear. Non-iron dress shirts and sports shirts, 3 for $99. And designer suits are only $199. Happy holidays from Men's Warehouse.
I've noticed you here every morning.
I noticed you always get off at this stop.
Yeah. You?
Jefferson Street.
Maybe we can grab a bite to eat someday.
Maybe someday.
It's someday.
Sure is.
Recharge any time of day with a hot McDonald's McCafe coffee. Right now, get a large premium roast coffee for just 89 cents.
The most magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda, KBB.com's best value brand. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Days sales event and discover the Civic, Fit, and HR-V right now at your Honda dealer.
Elisa Ilana, where jewelry is fashion. Give Santa a nudge in the right direction. Elisa Ilana Jewelry, 132nd in Davenport. ElisaIlana.com.
It's Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Save now on high-quality mattress sets, one-of-a-kinds, discontinued colors, and floor models. Handcrafted queen sets you can flip. Start at $319. Pillow tops from $349. Or get the Augusta Pillow Top, a soft and supportive mattress set featuring cooling gel and memory foam. Now just $499 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings during Lebanon Mattress Factory's year-end clearance. Hurry in today.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do.
At the United States Postal Service, we deliver more online purchases to homes than anyone else in the country. And more hippopotamuses, too.
Now at Men's Warehouse, it's buy one, get one free on festive gifts store-wide. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear. Non-iron dress shirts and sports shirts, 3 for $99. And designer suits are only $199. Happy holidays from Men's Warehouse.
Weather on the 3s brought to you by Elite Exteriors, roofing, siding, and windows.
All right, we're back. Aurelia is with us once again here, and looking at temperatures starting off mild this morning. Good jump start to that high of 46 this afternoon. Already at 30 degrees here. Once again, we look for partly sunny skies. Our planning forecast kind of breaks it down like this. 30 degrees this morning, partly sunny, about 40, but turning breezy at lunchtime as northwest winds increase, and then we'll look for that high there of 46 before we cool off just a little bit this evening. Other than the clouds, I think we're mainly dry. The mild weather sticks around. We'll have another look at that in just a moment. Right now, though, here's Dustin with another update on our Wednesday morning drive.
Traffic Now brought to you by Rebath. Transform everything in your bathroom, floor to ceiling with Rebath.
Interstates are filling in, but still moving smoothly. No major accidents to report. Things are clear for 80 eastbound drivers, Jaws through to 480. And those using 80 westbound, things are clear from the JFK and 480 through to 680. In town, no major accidents to report, and traffic's moving along fine. Here we have a live look. I-80 at 72nd Street. If your travels take you out west, there is debris in the road on West Center Road out at 240th. And a roadwork reminder, Maple Street between North 83rd and North 85th Street is still restricted to one lane in both directions. I'm Dustin James, KMTV Action 3 News this morning.
Thanks, Dustin. As you head out the door this morning, here are 3 things that you need to know. First, fire investigators are looking into what caused a house fire overnight. 5 adults and 4 kids escaped this home near 43rd and Erskine about 2 this morning, but they are out of their house for the holiday. Right now, we know the fire started on the 2nd floor. The Red Cross is helping the family with a place to stay. And if you're driving through Midtown the next few days, heads up. Anyone driving on 52nd Street between Dodge and Farnham Streets will need to take a detour. Crews will shut down that part of 52nd for the next 3 days starting this morning. MUD is doing utility work. And groups across Omaha are making sure people drive sober this holiday season. Uber drivers in Nebraska are teaming up with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. They're asking people to make a pledge not to drink and drive. And an Omaha law firm is making it easier to catch a ride home if you've had too much to drink. Hopman O'Brien, Wolf, and Lathrop will pay for your cab ride home. It's for rides in Douglas and Sarpy counties. All you have to do is call Happy Cab and let them know that Hopman O'Brien is picking up the tab. That push runs through January 2nd. So as we head into the holidays, looking like a pretty decent day.
I think so. Temperature's comfortable enough that we'll be able to get along just fine. Maybe rain as opposed to snow as we head through the holiday itself. And even today, though, we turn a little bit breezy. I think temperatures get back to 46 degrees. Otherwise, that weak front comes across here as we head towards tonight, tomorrow, down just a little bit. Maybe some drizzle or light rain as we head towards Friday morning. I will watch that because initially we may be pretty close to the freezing mark, but I think we move up above that pretty quick, so we'll keep tabs on that. Most of Friday night and Saturday look to be dry. Maybe a shower coming in Saturday night. That, too, could be accompanied by a few wet snowflakes. And then the real story, 54, the expected high Christmas Day. The records are in the mid to upper 50s, so we're going to be close. And we may be looking at rain and possibly some thunder and lightning during the afternoon. So not snow. It looks like we could be talking thunder showers, crazy stuff. And then by the time the cold air gets here, I think a lot of the moisture has moved out of the area.
Yeah, it's amazing to think last Sunday it was
Oh,
10 below zero when we woke up.
Yeah.
I mean, highs in the
Crazy
single
weather change.
digits. A week later, 54 degrees
Very
on
true.
Christmas and maybe some thunderstorms.
Yeah.
So, and now it's officially winter.
Yes.
It came in this morning at
It
4:44.
did, a couple hours
So hope you have a wonderful first day of winter here. Make the most of it. And as always, you can download the KMTV app for up-to-the-minute traffic, weather, and breaking news. We'll see you right back here at 7:25 with more live local news and weather. Till then, take care.